Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the next episode of the Celtic self-isolation save on Football Manager. Today, we've actually made a signing. The board gave us £30 million, remember? But we've made a decent signing. Right then, of course, the last episode we left off at the January break where we were playing Rangers at Celtic Park. A disappointing game. We ended up drawing 0-0. It is now the other side of that winter break and we are back to domestic football. In that time, taking part in 2 friendlies where we drew with St Pauli, respect, we were what to share the honours. And then we went over to Belgium and decided that we would absolutely batter Club Brugge with one of our worst teams available out on the field. So, very happy with how that went, just to keep the team's fitness up. And today we return with the Scottish Cup, where last year, of course, we had a howler. Last year, of course, the cup competitions, we just done nothing. We got to, the quarterfinals of each of them, never made Hampden. And this year, so far, we've won the Betfred Cup, and this year we're hoping to do the same in the Scottish Cup as we take on Dundee United, and then, afterwards, take on Aberdeen. Now, today, very exciting because this man should be returning. Eric Lamela, the man who's been the best player in the country by a country mile. A man who's got 18 goals and 16 assists inside 23 starts. Absolute madness. He has been nothing short of, world class since signing. So today, hopefully he returns in this episode and has as much of an impact as what he did before he got injured. Now, hopefully his broken toe hasn't restricted him. But in the transfer window, so in the last episode, obviously we got £30 million, and I said, give me somebody you want to sign. The suggestions were mainly get a left back, get a left back, get a left back. A lot of people saying bring Tierney back. So I thought to myself, we'll have a laugh. We'll go and see about Kieran Tierney. So I went to Arsenal. I said, do you know what? Let's go have a look. Kieran Tierney, valued at £51 million. We have 30. So I said, for a laugh, we'll offer, see what they say. They want £230 million for Kieran Tierney. And I don't know about you, but I'd rather clap. I can't talk. I'd rather shit my hands and clap, is what I was trying to say, than pay £230 million for Kieran Tierney. So I'm going to avoid that one. Everybody else who was in the player search who was willing to come to us, would either too dear or just not an upgrade on what we wanted. So I was looking at Kieran Tierney, I was like, yep, I would like him, obviously not. I was looking at Nico Schultz, I was like, would be fantastic, too dear. Brandon Williams, too dear. And then when you start going, Tyrone Mings was the only one, I was like, he's not really statistically in this. In real life, yes, but look, not much of an upgrade in what we've got. So, do you know what? I've ended up going out young and, yeah, we've signed Aaron Hickey. It was a suggestion, and he has got potential, and his stats are quite good. Homegrown player, maybe do something for us because Greg Taylor has asked to be loaned out. So, do you know what, Aaron Hickey? Welcome to the club, son. We've spent £3.7 million on him, a decent enough fee, I would say. I mean, granted, we brought in £3 million for Gutman somehow, so I'm not too bothered like that. £3 million we got for Gutman, an absolute rob. So I'm actually quite happy with that signing. It'll do. I don't think, a lot of people are saying, signing, there was a lot of stupid suggestions that just you can't afford an FM. There was a lot of good suggestions, but right now, I have to, look, I cannot improve this starting 11. Look how good it is. What is the point of me stockpiling players? I've already got quality everywhere else. We will wait till the end of the season and we'll see what happens. Because this team, this is far too good to replace anybody. It honestly is. We've got £40 million players all over the park. So I don't think there is a massive need for players. Also, Atletico Madrid are wanting Christopher Ayer. They've been bidding £40 million for him. I've asked for 80. We'll see what happens. Greg Taylor will be going out on loan. We've accepted 2 bids. One from Hanover over in the second Bundesliga. And Kilmarnock. The only 2 teams that want to give him regular football. In and around the transfer window, not much else is happening, as you can see. No one's really made any big signings. Dundee United brought in a couple of players, but not worth much. Rangers, I don't think have done much either. They've got one out. I think it might have been for a decent fee of money, actually. Glenn Kamara is left to go to Basel. That's quite a shock. Didn't expect that. He's went for £4.9 million. That's the only bit of business within January Rangers have done. And I mean, if we look at the league table, they need to do something if they want to catch us. So this is the team I'm going to go with for the first match back here in the Scottish Cup. We're hoping for a better run in the Scottish Cup this season, of course. Fraser Forster in goals. We're going to go Frimpong, Ayer, Jullien, because Holden has an injury for the next few weeks, or the next week, I think. So we're going to go Ayer and Jullien at the back. Aaron Hickey's going to be handed his debut. We may as well give him a shot in the Scottish Cup. He is also fit. He's been playing football all season. Brown's going to come in ahead of McGregor just for the Scottish Cup tie. McGinn playing alongside him. Lamela still probably another game before he's back. So Yunus van de Beek and Eze will complete the 3 there, and then up top, Odsonne Edouard, who was in fantastic form before the winter break, scoring I think in 6 consecutive games, so hopefully continues his great form. That is the team we're going to go with. So, let's get right in it. Right, we're back to the white pitch. Absolutely fantastic. Just what you want to see. Dundee United, still, I'll say again, the last time we played them, got a very good team for just being promoted. Jordan Rhodes and Shankland up front. They've got Declan Glass in there with Powers as well. Paul McMullen still over on the right-hand side. Siegrist in goals. The back four is probably the bit where it needs improved a little bit. But apart from that, a decent team. And it's like, I mean, for just coming up, very good, but no match for this on the left-hand side of the screen. We should be absolutely battling them at Celtic Park and getting ourselves through to the 5th round of the Scottish Cup. So let's just say, let's pick up where we left off from. Let's go out the tunnel, kick-off time. Here we go, Celtic against Dundee United and the return of the Scottish Cup. Let's put the embarrassment of last year behind us, and hopefully this year we embarrass Dundee United. We're taking our time. I hate this white pitch. It's just horrible, you know, just fucking get rid of it. You know, there's not that, no football game would go ahead with that amount of snow in the park. We'd better wearing ice skates rather than fucking football boots. So why are we doing it? Anyway, John McGinn has the ball in the middle of the park. A lot of space for him opening up. Moves it over to Aaron Hickey. His first touch in a Celtic shirt. Swings it in. He's got to get an assist. Oh, Edouard's header goes over the bar in a difficult to see moment because of the colour of the grass. Don't know why. I feel, and also the lines are blue. Like, at Celtic Park, are you kidding on? The lines are blue. Like, you've got, that's just, no, FM, you're having a fucking fart in the bath there. Right, ball has went way back from Dundee United there, but they've still got a hold of it. It's Dylan Powell, I think it's Dylan Powell, heads it over to Paul McMullen on the right hand side of the park for them. Aaron Hickey goes in, but he's beaten by McMullen, and Shankland's made it 1-0 Dundee United, and perhaps Aaron Hickey to blame for that there. Maybe a little bit of debut nerves from the young Scotsman. As you see here, he goes sliding in. He actually does quite well because he does get the ball, but McMullen just seems to keep a hold of it, and Shankland is never going to miss from there. That's his range. That is Shankland right there. And, yep, 1-0 Dundee United. Don't tell me the Scottish Cup's still going on. It's Van de Beek with a corner. It's sent out, but Ayer gets it back to Van de Beek. Eze's open. It's went over the bar. It's twice we've done that in this game. We've headed it from close range and it's just dipped over. I don't know why we can't just aim them on target. That would be awful helpful, but obviously don't I do that. Here we go, Van de Beek. Ball in, sent away, and now Dundee United have a chance to go on a counter-attack here, and it looks as though they will. Lawrence Shankland moving forward. Oh, yes, Donny. Fanta, what a player he is, honestly. Oh, he keep going. He's running right past Van de Beek. Oh, good save from Siegrist. He nearly scored an absolute fantastic goal there, beating everybody himself. And he now has a corner. His corners are usually good, but that goes over everybody. And he'll go for a Dundee United goal kick as we still look to get ourselves back in the game. There is a treble on the line here, Celtic. We're down 1-0 at Parkhead. We do not want a cup upset like the last season's 2 cups. I don't need to keep saying it, but I just want to remind you. Abiri Eze has the ball on the left. Fantastic wee player. He's moving in. I mean, we can cut it back, you know, Mary. We really can cut it back. It's an option. It's just on the cards. Just saying. Van de Beek gives it Hickey. Hickey swung it in. Oh, you know, say, oh, it's a good save. A good connection from a good cross. And now we're just peppering them with chances. Van de Beek and Julian, his header goes over the bar. My God, man. If we forgot how to head over the fucking winter break, I genuinely think we have, because we used to score headers for fun before the winter break, and now we're putting every single one over the bar, as it looks as though we're going into head into half time. I can't speak today, I know, I'm a mush. Head into half time, 1-0 down, just got to be aggressive and saying you don't look like the team that want to win. I don't know what changes to make as of yet. I'm going to give this to the kind of 60th minute, and then we'll make a change, maybe go with a 4-4-2, and the hope we just start levering them with chances, which we have been doing. We've just not been converting them at the end of the day, and that's what matters. So, no highlights in the second half as of yet. Great. Okay, right, we're wasting too much time. 65 minutes in. There's not been a highlight in the second half. I do not want to go out the Scottish Cup, especially at home. I'm going to change to this. I'm going to bring Van de Beek into the deep line playmaker and play McGinn in the ball-winning midfielder role. And then we're going to bring on Geary to play up front with Odsonne Edouard. And that should hopefully be enough to get us an equaliser, at least in the game. If it doesn't, we're in big trouble. I'm going to shout and say show some passion. That'll fire them up. Yep, that's worked. But with 20 minutes on the clock, we are really leaving it late, and it's worrying me. Donny van de Beek, if only it was Lamela standing over this. Donny van de Beek steps over the free kick. It literally has just blasted off the wall like a certain someone. And that is just... That is just annoying. Like, really annoying. Fraser Forster, let's go. Come on, let's just get up the park. I'm getting worried here. I'm sweating a little bit. I'm starting to feel a bit panicky. I'm here he is. Has the ball. Gives it to Van de Beek, who's got it from range. Will he take a shot? He does. Why? It's just such a terrible shot. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Do you know what? I'm doing it. He might not even be that fit, but Lamela's coming on. I feel like we need him. And Callum McGregor's... Oh, we've scored! We've scored while I make changes! Oh, what are you doing that to me for? Christopher Jullien! We missed it! Why do you do that? Why? Just a pause the game. It's 1-0 though, as we're just completing. I'm bringing on Lamela now. Ball sent over by, we believe it was Van de Beek with another assist this season. Big Christopher Jullien's there with a napper on it. The Celtic 1, Dundee United 1, as Eric Lamela makes his return from injury onto the park. Callum McGregor as well. But it looks as though we might need to go to a replay in this game, because 88 minutes in, it's 1-0. At least we're not going out right now. At least that's a positive. Unless we get a goal in extra time. Oh, sorry, stoppage time. That'd be nice. I've went very attacking, which could be an error. But if we can win it in extra time. Also, I keep saying extra time. Stoppage time. Dundee United are going forward. This isn't good. Why'd I switch to very attacking? Why have I done this? Paul McMullen has the ball. Dundee United. Oh, jeez, let's just go a little bit attacking again rather than very attacking, because yeah, you know what could happen. Oh, there's a highlight right at the death of the game, right at the death. Someone is going out the Scottish Cup here, and it's got to be me. It's just got to be me. I just know it. Oh God, here they go. Robson has the ball. Dundee United. McMullen's in space. Oh, his head was over the ball. Why was no one on McMullen? Hickey, where were you? Right, full time, and we're going to have to go to a replay. Wow. Did not expect that at home in the Scottish Cup, but I guess it's the beauty of the competition. The smaller teams do turn up, and well, we don't quite know who's through yet. I know I brought this up in the last episode about how good a regen Motherwell have found here in this Craig Innes character, right? But he is 17 and he's already became Scotland's #1. He's got 3 caps at the age of 17 as Scotland's not. Look at his stats. 15 one-on-one, 16 reflexes, 16 kicks. I want to sign him. I think he's naturally Fraser Forster's replacement. But they want 44 million. Motherwell have a gold mine here. Somebody will actually pay that. That is the worst part. 44 million. Wow. Wow. That is madness. 17. Well, it's time for the Scottish Cup 5th round draw. Despite us not being actually through yet, we'll still be involved. We'll see who we get. I mean, they could give us an old firm if they really wanted to. I mean, but it looks like we might actually get one. We genuinely might get it. We might get Rangers in the 5th round of the Scottish Cup. Morton or Partick Thistle will take on Celtic or Dundee United right at the last minute there. Rangers will play Cove Rangers. Hopefully we take on, I mean, both of them are League 1 opposition, so it doesn't matter. But we're not even through yet. We need to focus on Dundee United first. Right then, last game of the episode. After this, we'll probably meet up at, I don't see any need for this team to meet up beforehand, so probably Inter Milan, which will be fun. A team that are probably going to stop us from progressing in Europe, which is just nice. But aye, today, this is what matters. We have got Aberdeen in the league. We want to continue. Aaron Hickey suspended, that's nice. Just as he signs, great. I mean, Greg Taylor can come onto the bench before he probably departs on loan. Apart from that, let's just play our strongest team. Let's continue on our fantastic league form. Eric Lamela still not quite ready. He has actually returned. We'll bring him on for the final 30 minutes. That'll do him. Apart from that, let's just play our strongest team. Is Rob Holden ready to come back? Not quite, but probably fit enough to play on the bench. And then come on if we need to. But Jullien scored in the last game, so let's not underestimate Big Christopher, because he has been actually decent whenever we've used him this season, so I don't want to be too harsh on him. That'll do though. That's the team that's going out. El Yunusi over Dembele on that right hand side for now. Just because I want to try and maximise our chance. What is this? Why are they playing a penis of a tactic? What is that? Lewis, McKenna, Taylor, Considine, Rolland, McGinn, Ferguson, Campbell, Kennedy, Cosgrove, McGuire. Don't get me wrong, decent team, but what is this? What is McInnes still in charge? That's not Derek McInnes' work. That is not. I refuse to believe Derek McInnes is fielding any form of tactic that looks remotely like that. Let's have a look. Aberdeen. Derek McInnes, what has happened? Is he like froze himself and came back after a football awakening? Right, okay, it doesn't matter. Let's just go Celtic versus Aberdeen. Passionate. Let's see. We'll be in good form. Just got right. Okay, maybe that's it, mate. That's what happened before Dundee United, and we ended up nearly getting knocked out the cup. So let's just go. Come on, cheer up, Celtic. Come on, let's do this. I'm going to encourage the boys. Let's encourage them. Frimpong's ball in, sent away by the Aberdeen defence. McGregor back over to Jeremy Frimpong, who has a chance, but hits it right off Big Ash Taylor. I mean, it's hard to miss Ash Taylor, but he could have done better. Abiri, really good. Oh, that's... Oh, he had it and then he didn't have it and then he nearly had it again. Ferguson in the middle of the park gives it to Campbell. Back to Rolland. Imagine we just bottled it in the second half of the season that we're back. Imagine we just slipped up the lead in the title race that we have right now. Oh, what a ball from Elyounoussi for Edouard. That's surely 1-0. Hits it right off Joe Lewis. I mean, you could have done a tad, a smidge better. With that opportunity on. So I'm not going to lie. Frimpong has a ball in, sent away. Christopher Ayer collects it, but Scott McKenna is there to do the dirty work, the cleaning up. And I guess that is what matters. Let's see. A ball in, sent in again by Frimpong, but we're not doing too well at getting on the end of them the last couple of games. I think over the January break, we've forgot how to A head and B cross, which maybe we just need Lamela back for, maybe. But Van de Beek, he's still ranking up his assists, so I can't complain at him. Ball sent over the top. It's managed to go all the way to Maguire. That's 2 games in a row at Celtic Park. We have went down 1-0. That is madness. And did you see that? Did you see that just slice the defence? Sam Cosgrove gives it to Campbell. His ball manages to go. McGinn's had a howler. Julien's had a howler. And then also Bolingoli in the side's had a howler too. And then it's a fantastic finish from Maguire, to be fair. Fraser Forster has no chance of getting to that. And we find ourselves down 1-0 to the Sheep. So, yep, fantastic. Great start back from January, I must admit. Went down 1-0 twice in the space of like days. And the team is fully fit, pretty much. So, not what you want to see as we look to struggle again to get back in it. Elyounoussi will send across and John McGinn doesn't get up to it. Julien does though. Abiri as he has it on the outside. Gives it to McGregor. Come on, something. Van de Beek. Oh, it's blocked again, man. Van de Beek sends one in. McGregor. Oh, yes, come on. Van de Beek is like the best passer since Paul Scholes. He's got to be. I think that is, I don't know what assist that is number for Van de Beek. I'll check in a moment. But we're back in the game. McGregor sent it over to Van de Beek, who had his shot blocked. But look at this. Look at this for a cross with 2 men on him. He finds McGregor so brilliantly. I think that's his, just check, 13th assist of the season. He's better than Scholes. He's better than any passer the game has ever seen. Javi, Iniesta, bugger them. Donny Van de Beek gets the ball at McGregor. 1-1 as we head into half-time. It could be better. I mean, see, to be fair, look at the stats. They have scored with their only shot of the game. 1 error has led to a goal. It is just a little bit of rustiness, I would suggest, from coming back. But I'm still going to be angry with them and say I'm not happy. That's the way to go. You've got to instate authority on these boys. Your hairdryer treatment is what ultimately won Fergie 13 league titles. So I don't know why I wouldn't do it. Celtic won. Aberdeen won with half an hour left, or just over half an hour left in the game. Could we take a 2-1 lead in the second half here? Frimpong has the ball, gives it to McGregor. He looks for a cross, he finds a BDS. Come on, 12 for the season for him. Callum McGregor gets an assist into the bargain, and Abirieze continues on with what has been a joyous little player to watch. He has been a fantastic personality and character. He's like the perfect human being. He's just so cute. Cute wee bastard. McGregor sends it over, and look at that. Eze just sticks the napper on it. That haircut. That's what he's stuck on it. And there's the phone. Hey! Obviously it had to happen. As it does every time. Someone asked for a compilation of the phone going off, and it's actually going to happen. There's that many times over the course of my YouTube career it's happened that there could be a full, probably half an hour video on it. Bolingoli has the ball, send it back to Julien, who we'll take it slow. McGregor, oh, that's nice. Frimpong's in all the space in the world. He's got all the space he needs. Why? Just shoot, man. Just cross. Just look for a ball in the middle. Edouard's been quiet the last couple of games, which has been saddening, but we're entering the territory of Lamela being able to probably come on the park. We'll wait till after the next highlight. Elyounoussi sends it in. Christopher Ayer, 3-1, and that probably puts the game beyond doubt. The second of the season for the big man, the big Norwegian beauty. The Norwegian epic. It's a cruise ship I've been on. Just to let you know. Christopher Ayer sends it in the back of the net. 3-1. I mean, who needs strikers? Who needs Edouard when you've got the likes of him? I'm going to bring on Lamela. Let's give him some football. Come on, Eric. I want you to do something. And Van de Beek's been playing well, but we'll give Christie some game time. And then if Edouard doesn't do anything in the next 10 minutes or so, we'll bring on Amingiri as well to finish off the game. But very happy with how the team has performed within this second half. It's been quite pleasant. Lamela has a chance to get an assist, can he? It was like pinball, but Edouard deserved to finish it. I couldn't even commentate over it because I really didn't know what I was watching, but it's 4-1. And we'll have a look again. Lamela, I'll try and talk through it. Lamela, Julien, save, Something. Pinball. Edouard is on the ground and taps it in. I said I'd take him off and didn't do something, but he gets a goal. I mean, it's harsh to call it a goal, but it's a goal. 4-1 Celtic as we come to the end of the game. Another one would be nice. 5-1's a lovely scoreline, isn't it? Come on, one more in stoppage time. We've got a highlight coming out of it. Eric Lamela, who did pretty much create the last goal. He didn't get the assist for it, but he pretty much did, didn't he? Ayer sends it to Abirieze. Oh, what a strike! 5-1, Abirieze. Ayer sent the ball from way back in the defence. And Eze with an absolute incredible strike. Look at this. McGregor gives it off to Ayer from behind the line. Pretty much. Look at this. One touch. Oh, near post. Right foot. Oh, tremendous Abirieze. That's up there for one of the goals of the season. And that'll do us nicely. Oh, there could be another one. We could generally go and win 6-1 here. McGinn sends it up. Edouard, get on it, son. Sends it right into the hands of Lewis. But I mean, I can't complain because it was offside anyway. It's going to be a 5-1 win, I would imagine, if the referee does in fact blow the whistle right here, which he should do. He might not. He might give us another chance. He might give Aberdeen a chance. But it should be, yep, that's it. 5-1 from what looked to be a terrible start to the game. And we were all over them. And we are back with a bang. Back with a bang! After the January transfer break or January winter break, whatever you want to call it. There is no need to worry. We don't need signings. The board are class, are nice. 22 matches in a row without losing within the Scottish Premiership. We are flying. I didn't actually check the matches for everybody's return there. Let's have a look. Rangers winning 1-0 against St Mirren. Motherwell 2-1 against Ross County. Kilmarnock 1-0 against Dundee United. Hibs beating Heavy 2-1 and 0-0 with Dunfermline and Hearts. How many points have they got now? 3. A whole 3. Dunfermline are having a great show. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.